Hi, this is Enhance Your Beauty with Eileen, and I'm Eileen. Today I wanted to talk about doing your makeup a little bit on the cheap. We don't always have to spend a fortune in order to look good, and particularly in these days when the holidays are coming and you have to buy presents and groceries are very high and costs are high. We tend to just look at the price of things and say, I can't afford to make myself even look good. But you can. So I'm going to show you a few little things that can help in this process of trying to look a little better during a tough time. So I'm going to start with something interesting. I'm going to start, believe it or not, I'm going to start with Trader Joe's makes this daily facial sunscreen with an SPF of 40, and it is $9. Even here in New York, $9. And it's really good. It's like it just goes on very smoothly. I will show you. It's just like this. And it's actually good even as a primer. I mean, really, it's just terrific. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to put it on my neck. Oh, the neck. Oh. Different. That's for a different show. Anyway, then I'm going to actually use a pretty nice foundation. It's called Skin Silk, and it's by Revolution. I've discussed Revolution before. It's a British company. This always shake, no matter what, shake. I really think this goes on beautifully, and just make sure you find a color that's good for you. The color I'm using right now, again, I'm very fair, and I'm I'm cool. And this is Luminous Serum Foundation. F4 is the actual number of this, and it's $14 for a pretty luxurious feeling foundation, and it goes on very smoothly, and you can even layer it. Like, you don't have if you need to go over it again, you can. It doesn't get stuck in your lines. And it really just goes on so nicely. As I said, this is Skin Silk by Revolution. I tried the F3, and it was a little bit too light for me. And I went to F4, and voila, it worked. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use, Estee Lauder is not inexpensive. It's not. But it does last quite a long time. It does. You can keep this stuff. You can invest in a little one of these, and it really will last a while. Or another one is when it's on, when it's on sale, and it does go on sale. Tarte has a really nice, it's a concealer corrector, and it's ultra creamy. You want that. You don't want anything drying because you'll feel it. Do not. So I just put it here, and I just sort of dab it, and it blends right in. And any place you have that has just a little imperfection, what I do is I always do this. I do the corrector or the camouflage after I put on my foundation, and I find that it's really nice to do it that way. So as I said, it's Tarte and ultra creamy, and my particular one that I use, there are several of these Shape Tapes. Oh, and they often are on sale. You can really get a good deal on these. Shape Tape Concealer Corrector. And this is 27B. I don't know. It seems to work for me. But that's how I put on this very smooth, kind of nicely, it all just sort of goes nicely together. And I don't know if I'm pretty sure I did this. Did I put it on my neck? I think I did. You want this revolution on your neck too. You want your neck and your face to match. And you want something smooth and creamy enough that it doesn't get stuck in the little lines on your neck. Ooh, that's just the worst. Well, what else? Then I will take a little bit of that Shape Tape, and I'll stick it in the corners of my eyes so as to avoid that nasty little shadow that we could get. Gotta cover that one up a little too. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do, Sephora has these sales on their own line. They have all kinds of stuff in Sephora, but they have their own line. And every so often, they will have like a big sale of their own line where everything is like 10 or 12 bucks. And this is, it's Boost and Lock 12-hour wear eye primer. It's 12-hour wear eye primer. And it keeps your eyeshadow from wandering, or more importantly, getting stuck in little creases in your eye. That's the last thing you want, is to see. I tend not to go with a powder eyeshadow, no matter how cheap it is, because A, it gets stuck in lines. B, it can be like, they have more metallic stuff than you ever want to think about. As if you've ever seen my videos before, you'll know I'm really against glitter on the eyes, even in the holidays. During the holidays, keep that stuff away. You do not want it. It's not flattering. It looks particularly bad in pictures, and don't do it. Let your granddaughter wear it, not you. And the next thing I'll show you is, so I just got this from, believe it or not, Temu, and it's a shadow stick, and all it is as I said, it's a shadow, an eyeshadow, and it's very light. And again, I used that primer so it wouldn't get caught in anything that I don't want it to be caught in. And then, oh, I also have this stuff. I'm going to look in my little toolbox here, and I have this stuff by a company called Julep. It's also an eye stick, and I like it a lot. And again, you can find these things online, particularly this time of year. You can find these things. They're like trying to get rid of it, really, and they figure, let's get rid of it now when people are in the gift giving business. Don't ever give anybody makeup as a gift. That's a kind of a personal thing, and you don't know what somebody likes. You don't know what colors are good for them. Avoid it. So I am going to use this stuff. Just as, again, a little shadow. And I first did put that primer on, and then I put something light, and then I put a slightly darker color to go right on the bone here. And the color is hazelnut matte. So you could eat it. No, I'm kidding. Don't eat it. I like hazelnut coffee, but don't eat this. So although my makeup is not completely done, and my hair is a little bit of a mess, that is, oh, I did forget one thing. This, you could probably get a little blush. I think this is actually from Temu as well. But just I mean, you don't need some expensive blush, and you probably don't need a powder blush. A little dot and a little dot, blend it in, put a little drop on the tip of your nose, put a little bit on the tip of your chin. And when I tell you, you can go to like a dollar store for something like this. It's just make sure it's not a harsh color. A light pink, a light coral type is quite nice. And you're just putting a little dab, just for a little, like, remember when your mother would like, or grandmother really, would like pinch your cheeks and to make them rosy? Well, that's all this really does. It's just kind of making it a little bit rosy. And that is my inexpensive beginning of my makeup. I am going to do another one about eyebrows also on the cheap. Oh, and also eyeliner. So this is Enhance Your Beauty with Eileen, and I am Eileen. Thank you.